Welcome to Mizuno Ballpark, Game 2 of our Premier Men's Championship. We have ELE Papanui versus Halswell Hornets. Introducing the defensive lineup for the ELE Papanui team, we have number 22 Jackson Watt on the pitching mound, Josh Luboyski in behind the plate, Ant Stewart at first, Caleb Stewart at second, Ty Bartarella at third, Mitch Finney at short, Josh Gladding at left field, Josh Dixon at centre field, and Ben Watts at right field. Leading off for the Halswell Hornets, number 13, Marty Warren. Takes a crack at the first pitch, sends it off foul. There you got one strike. And takes another big crack at that one too, into the back net. Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And our officials for this game, in behind the plate we have Casey Smakes, and out on base we have Ricky Thompson. Belinda scoring the game. Another big foul ball by Warren. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And ball down low. Good. And I was going to pass you over to our commentator for this game. Want me to? So just press them. Hello everyone, just got back from our games today. Successfully Kaipoi beat Papanui, but since the scoring, I don't think we're going to make it to the finals. We've got a strike. Fun games at Norman. We've got one game went into tiebreaker and the other one was just a nice, quick, clean, fun game. Great pitch on the outside corner. Up for Halswell is their other lefty, Ruben Elkins. Takes an inside pitch. It's pretty far in. Hard foul ball. Our last regular season game today. It's pretty wild. This season's flown by. Ooh, looked like an off speed by Jackson. That was a great pitch. I feel like we're just getting back into the hang of things and it's already over. Nice high pitch he's fouling off.
Hard hit up the middle. Able to just throw the bat out there well. Now up, number 7, Aaron Collier. Starting with the first pitch strike by Jackson. Always attacks the zone. Staying low and out for a foul ball. I wasn't here for the last men's game at 1 p.m., so whoever is watching, if you want to let us know how that went. They had a big game today, Papanui versus RKS. It's a tribute game as well. It's more than just a game sometimes, which is cool to hear about. So let us know if you were watching. Jackson working the outside corner. Behind the plate for Papanui today is Joshua Lewitsky. Got Ann Stewart at first base. Caleb Stewart at second. Ty making a play on a foul ball. Showing off he can throw on the run even if it's foul. Number 11, Mitchell Finney, is at shortstop. In the outfield, we've got Josh Gladding in left. Man, Aaron's having a heck of an at-bat, fouling off a ton of pitches. In center field, we've got Josh. And in right, looks like we've got... I want to say Ben Watts. I'm just not used to that. Here we go. For a second, Aaron's hit looked like it was going to drop, but Mitchell Finney was able to just turn and hustle enough to catch it over his shoulder. Kind of did it with some style over there. That makes 3 outs. Going into the bottom of the first inning. I missed how we got our first out because I was just coming in from my game and from Kaipoi. Once again, women's game is doing really awesome right now. We've got very close teams, had some great games. Kaipoi won, but unfortunately I think numbers-wise, I think SK is going to take the cake. They went into extras and won. And Halswell's just been at number 1 for the women's probably all season, so they had a great go, making it to the finals cleanly. So on the mound for Halswell today is number 7, Aaron Collier, and behind the plate, we've got number 3, Ruben Elkins. At first base, looks like Isaac Nation. Nope, Kieran. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to be so upset with me. It is Kieran at first base. I can mess up because I have a twin and people mess us up all the time. At second base, we've got Kamai. At third base, we've got Marty Warren, and shortstop. In shortstop, there is Isaac Nation. Left field is Jason Croy. Center field, Fletcher Dew. Right field, Max Sargent. I think he goes by Sarge, if I'm correct. Leading off for Papanui is Josh Dixon. Lone outside pitch for ball 1. Hard line drive to center field. Is he going to push it? No, he's not. That's a good idea on his part. Leading off the inning with a nice single through the infield. And now we bring up number 12, Josh Gladding. Shows the bunt, pulls back, and the ball gets past the catcher. Runner advances. Makes it easy. We don't really have to bunt, unless now it's just a bonus. Ooh, still drops a bunt. Moves the runner and is safe. Looks like they weren't quite prepared. Maybe they thought he was swinging away since the runner already advanced. Now it's first and third for Papanui. Jumping in early. That brings up Tyrone. Brings up Ty to the plate. Never really want him up to the plate with 2 runners on. There's a base open. But once again, if you walk him, you get Jackson. So pick your poison, really. We've got a steal. I'm sure Ty would appreciate me saying I'm guessing that was a swing protect. You always it's nice when you trust your hitters to know that they can still do well when they're behind in the count. Which happens often. You'll give up a strike just to move the runner. It's being a good team player, too. 3 balls, 1 strike on Ty. Open base. But once again, Jackson Watts is next, so we'll see what they do. And it's just a little over the plate. Sends it over. Deep center field. Wee bit dangerous. He just missed a little bit over. If he had been hitting the spot he was hitting earlier, looked like a good safe one where if he got a hold on it, wouldn't have been as far. Just missed a bit. We've got a ball on Jackson. Which Jackson has a tight eye as well. Takes his base.
Did it on purpose.
I'm sure Jackson doesn't appreciate it, but it's not a bad pitch for someone who can send it over anytime too. I'm sure Aaron's thinking if I'm gonna miss in, at least miss towards the batter, not over the plate. Now we've got the man, number 51, Ant Stewart. You can hear him saying no. That's probably always thinking yes, yes, no, while he's up to hit. Foul ball. Two balls, 1 strike. Ooh, Jackson steals, and he was looking for third. That's what's cool about Papanui. They never just settle. Like if they get that base kind of free because it got past the catcher, he still was looking at third base, not content with just one. And that kind of shows how they're at the top of the table. They're just never content with good. They always keep pushing the limit. Ants works a walk. Which brings up Mitchell Finney, our shortstop for the day. He made a nice smooth catch over his shoulder in the first inning. Shows the bunt. Didn't like it, but it's still a strike. Jackson making the catcher work. Oh, Mitchie goes for the slap. Halswell makes the lead play at third base. Heads up play. It's good. Halswell's got one out. Runners at first and second. Which brings up Caleb Stewart. So Caleb was one of the 2 under-23s that were named to the under-23 Black Sox roster, which is pretty exciting, both from Papanui. Both actually hitting back-to-back in the lineup. Goes for the off speed, just goes a little high. you heard him let out a little bit of an ah because he saw it going. I kind of love pitchers who have some sound effects. Big hack. Oh, just misses a car. 2-2 count. Able to stop it. It's a good stop. Nice block. That just saved a steal, which is huge. Might be picky with catchers, but I expect us all to block all the time, so that was good. Also makes the out on the ground ball at first base. Not before Caleb Stewart was able to move the runners. So runners at second and third, 2 outs. With Josh Lubowitzki up, who is the second under-23 to have made the Black Sox under-23 team this year. Pretty exciting for the two of them. Which they've got some great athletes to look up to and learn from. Because there's also 3 other players who have been named to the Black Sox roster this year. I'll mention them when they get up to bat. I'm sure you already know. Luby's able to just hit a nice line drive that scores 2 runners, and he makes it to second base. Nice 2-out, 2 RBI hit. That's a great just clutch hit, right? 2 outs, just make it to the grass, let it drop. Runners are in motion anyway. Aaron Collier was making them swing. He did good. They were just out here aggressive today, ready to run the bases. like the usual Papanui we know. So they are making a pitching change. This will bring in number 10, Connor Stanley, which I think moves Aaron to, it looks like, second base. And 32 is out, so Jason Croy might have moved. Just shifting players around, some utility pitchers. So we are back at the top. We've got Ben Watts hitting. Starting with a strike on Ben. I'm sure Ben's excited to hit. I don't know how often he gets to. Takes a big hack just under the ball. But this wind in right field, you never know. Nice dive attempt by the right fielder. In left field at Mizuno on Diamond 1, the wind just is usually this weird spiral where you don't know if it'll push it back in or to the left or right. So it looked like he got a little hesitant, but still put full effort in to try to catch the ball. Ben Watts taking another big hack. Everyone in the stands running away. He's making sure if he finally gets his at-bats, he's making the swings worth it for sure. We've got 2 strikes now. Wind is picking up for sure. Ball high. Pitcher has some pitches to waste though. Not waste, but throw off the plate to see if he'll swing. Ooh. That was close. Definitely was the ball with 2 strikes though. You always want to foul it off just in case. Worked out in his favor. Big hack. Staying alive. Gets him to swing at a high and outside pitch. That was nice. Really great spot by the pitcher. Really great spot by Connor. Goes for the off speed. Ben takes a hack. It is still high in the air, but with this wind, you just should never be too comfortable. But they make the out. Papanui does some damage on the board, 5-0. Halswell stays tough on those high fly balls and is able to get the out. Good, how are you? Yep. But so did they, but they did too, so it's not enough. Luby with the great throw down in between innings. Showing off the gun. I'm excited to see Halswell put some pressure on Papanui and just keep swinging. They can just keep reminding themselves Jackson loves to just attack the zone in the corner, so they know they'll get some strikes to hit. That nice inside strike right there. But you can be picky your first pitches. Attacks the same spot, maybe a little bit more in. So up hitting is Connor. Stanley, who started pitching. And he works the outside. That's definitely the pitch that Connor was looking for. Hard ground ball, but they make the play. Up now, number 27, Isaac Nation. First pitch swinging. Oh my gosh, and Jackson makes just a phenomenal play behind his back. For sure, I thought that was going to be an inside or infield hit. Attacking first pitch. I think that's a smart idea. Just a good play by Jackson. Same pitch, just a little too low, so ball one. That's a good take. Big swing. It's a big hack by number 11, Kamai. He's come up here ready to go. Second pitch. One ball, 2 strikes. Good eye, brings the count 2-2. I think what's important to know about these games is that even if you don't get a run first inning, or we're off to a slow start second, you still have a few innings. Like, you've got time. He swings, and it's kind of like a swan. Miscommunication, and Jackson just takes it, makes the play. Oh, Scrappy, I thought he was going to get on too. They're just putting in plays where Papanui is just a great defensive team. On any other team too, they might have gotten a single on those two. So that takes us to the bottom of the second inning.
Grab me a plaster. Yeah, just normal one. Yeah, me.
So we are at the top of the lineup for Papanui once again, starting off with number 4, Josh Dixon. Crazy that this is the last regular season game, to be honest. It feels like we're just getting started again. It's a great day for softball too. Minus a bit of wind, but that's okay. Good communication by Halswell right now, moving their players where they want them to. Huge hit. Wind takes it out. Ooh, that was gorgeous. And by the wind taking it out, it was out by a fair amount. But it was sky high. Big strike. Hope Connor reminds himself that's all it is a big strike. Ooh, goes back in but stays low. That's the type of blocking we want to see from catchers. That was good, Ruben. Misses high. Luckily, he doesn't swing at that because that was similar to the one he took sky high to right. Time's called. Looks like they want to throw the ball back in. Got some fans on the fence in right field. Love to see it. It's a nice different perspective in the outfield. Oh, great outside pitch. Gets him to ground out. Lovely. So let's see if he can hit that spot the rest of the game because that'll do damage. That was good. Up now is Josh Gladding. Ooh, dishes it right on the outside corner. Daring, love to see it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, similar pitch. Must have missed a little high or out. It's a good pitch. And it's knowing that he can throw that again even if he's at 3 balls. Because I'm sure it's hard as a pitcher to remember if it just keeps being called a ball that you still want to throw it because you can see if the next batter will swing because that's a close pitch. So he's able to work a walk on that. We've got a runner at 1. Unsure if whatever I just said made sense to you guys, but it is about the pitcher just remembering to trust themselves even if they're not seeing it right away. Runner's going. Josh Gladding just decided to steal 2 right away. And hitting for tie is number 17, Jaden Britt. Jaden Britt, hard line drive, right center field. That's going to score the runner. Is he going to get to third base? Turning the wheels on. He gets in standing up. And he's going home. Jaden Britt just scored an in the park home run. He said if I have to hit for tie, I'm going to make sure I hit a home run too. And it looks like he just caught them off guard. They just assumed that he was going to stay at third base. Oh, love to see that. No one's safe. That's how you want to make the defense feel. Hard ground ball to second. Stays tough. Aaron just made a really good play on that. It was going to take a hard bounce, and he didn't run away. He just stayed there. And toughed it out. Yeah, it was great. It's a hard ground ball. Halswell staying in this. They're still making good defensive plays. Up is Ant Stewart. He got to walk his first at bat. He's got a strike. 2 strikes. Connor attacking the zone. Playing on field 2, it looks like PCU Devils and RKS. Ants is staying alive, fouling off the close ones. That's what you want to see. That's a mature at bat. He's not risking that pitch being called a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, close, but it was a hair outside. That's a great pitch by Connor once again, seeing if he'll swing at that. And takes a pitch, sends it high. Might be too much time in the air. Left field catches it, makes it cleanly. With this wind, if the wind wasn't there, it definitely would have gone at least to the fence, I think. But he does a great play at reading that. Halswell gets out of the inning. Top of the third, 7-0. Up for the Hornets is number 4, Max Sargent. Nicks the knees for strike 1. Great pitch. Hey, if that's not what you're looking for, strike 1, that's a great take by him too. You wanted that second one, strike 2. He's going low and in and low and out. Let's see what happens next. Good foul ball. Max is staying in the set bat really well. Max is seeing that outside corner. I'm wondering if this next pitch they're going to switch that up. He's seen 3 in a row. Different heights, but still. Now they stay outside, see if he'll swing. Great take by him. This is a great at-bat. Way to keep fouling it off. That's what you got to do. Ooh, gets him to swing at the high and doesn't. Great eye. He said not today. Nice try. Out of way, and he swings at the close one. Has anyone been counting how many pitches this is? At least 6. 7. Oh, great hit, but also great play by Papanui. Caleb Stewart, that was a great at-bat. We call it a quality at-bat, if it's over 6 pitches. Or if you get a hit. Well, there's like several ways to get a quab, but especially that one because you're tiring out the pitcher. You're letting your teammates see a few more pitches before they're at-bat. Great quab. First pitch strike. Hitting that knee on the outside corner. That's a pitcher's pitch right there. Up is number 6, Kieran Nation. Good for Kieran taking his time. That's good. You want to make the pitcher wait for you, especially when they're in a rhythm, which obviously Jackson seems to be. If you throw 2 strikes in a row, you're in a rhythm. And he goes for it. Jackson gets the strikeout. Which brings up the top of the lineup, number 13, Marty Warren. Ooh, threw the funny one. Maybe it started out a little high. I think that's why we called it a ball. Once again, not letting the hitters feel comfortable anytime you have an off speed. Misses a little too in. Three and out. You'd think this would be an automatic take for him. Or any hitter when you're chasing runs, great at bat. That brings up number 2, Fletcher Dew. He's been having a great year. Well, at least I feel like he's been playing everywhere the last few weeks. Takes a huge hack on the outside corner for strike 1. Second baseman's shifting around a little bit. Or like similar pitch. Clean strikeout for Jackson Watt. Always a good feeling. Takes us to the top of the third. I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. I think we're behind myself. We're at the bottom of the third. What I'm expecting to see is these Hornets still keep them still looking comfortable out there and making plays. They did well last inning. It's just about remembering that you can still always get anyone out. Nobody's perfect. Still battling it out. So up leading off for Papanui is Mitchell Finney. Connor coming out with a strike first pitch on the outside corner. Keeping it low, but Mitchell Finney is able to grab that and take it to right field. Holy cow. Impressive, and a great play in right field, which the defense has shifted around a little bit for the Hornets. Because Kieran Nation just got a great read on that and made it in right field. So actually at first base now for Halswell is Mason Woodford. Great play and a great out. Also a great hit by Mitchell. Up now is Caleb Stewart. Gets him at the hands. Big foul ball. And that's what you keep reminding yourself as a pitcher. You just got another strike on the batter. It's a little too low. Oh, 3 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball. Just a little mismanaged over there at shortstop, so he beats it out. That was one where it was going to be a bang-bang play, and he was just trying to be as quick as he can with his hands. So runner at 1. The Papanui runners always putting pressure on the defense. Number 54, Josh Lubowitzki, up with a runner at first base. ball was called. I think he just froze a little bit and left because that might have been a strike. Gets him to foul it off. Looked like a similar spot hit. Great hit to left center. 2 bounces to the wall. 1 run is going to score. Is he going to push the defense? What Halswell did great was they threw it straight to home and they said, you're not going to get us 2 times in a row. That was awesome. 1 run scores. You just love seeing adjustments made in this game, and that was a big one they just did. Runner at third with big hitter Ben Watts up. Getting the hacks in, sending it to center field. 2 hopper to the fence. He's running and getting a triple on that. Give him the RBI. Wonder if that's his first one of the year, if he's had a few. You can never sleep on pitchers who, even if they're usually only pitchers only, because they just have a ton of power. Like, he's the fastest pitcher in Canterbury, so he's going to know how to use his body for power. So you just got to give him the right pitch, and he did. Great play by Aaron, their second baseman. He's having a day at second base. That did score another run, so that was good situational hitting for Papanui. Just hit it to the right side, and they have to take the out. And so they get a run on that. Ground ball to third base, and they make the play. It's all about just making those routine plays, getting those outs when you can. So that will take us to the top of the 4th inning. Papanui is leading 10-0. Ben Watts showing that he can hit with the big dogs. So leading off this inning will be the catcher for Halswell, Ruben Elkins. It's also important to remember when you're at a run deficit to just go 1 hit at a time. You need base runners. We don't need to be swinging for the fences. 1 run's not going to do it. You're going to need several. Also with Jackson pitching, though, he just throws strikes, so you're not looking for any walks either. Just your pitch to swing at. He hits both corners, so you can pick. Taking his time up there. A little low. Next to the outside corner, it's now 1-1. So he took the outside pitch. Maybe he's looking for in. Same pitch. He's working it just a little more out from the previous one. Gets them guessing. Gets him out on the 3rd one. That's like a catcher's dream, getting to call first pitch. Well, that's 3 strikes in a row, but like sequencing it so well, you just get him swinging at that last one. Ball 1. Up hitting is Aaron Collier, and he smoked that. He's having a day. Shortstop just made a great play. I thought it was going to get past him. Bet you using the long limbs he's got. So we have 2 outs now. Up to hit is Connor Stanley watching the first pitch strike. He watched that inside, I think, last at bat. Interesting, a little 2 in.
Good, Bonner. Nice job, man. Is it not something you can drive here, man? When you can drive here, team, nothing else. Come on.
Big hack by Connor. It's a good pitch to hack on. It's a nice outside corner strike. We've got 2-2 count. 2 outs. Gets him to swing just a hair out. And that might be game. So I think with the mercy rule, that is game. Halswell had some long at bats. Papanui just came out strong and was able to catch all their hits, to be honest. So great job, great game. And thanks for watching our last regular season game of the year. Insane. Hope to see everyone next week for finals.